The process of exorcism that is felt through GI energy sensitivity can be divided into two forms. 1. Typically, a certain amount of bad energy is expelled without any significant change in the amount of bad energy qi. 2. Bad energy is expelled slightly at first, but suddenly expelled in large quantities after several minutes to hours. The first form is generally encountered when dealing with multiple entities or weaker presences. In most cases, clearing the debt is the main condition, and it can usually be resolved easily as long as the presence is well recognized. The second form is generally encountered when dealing with a single entity, which can be identified as a Mara. Most people experience difficulty feeling the initial release of the very fine bad energy during the exorcism. However, as the Mara hits the limit of the resistance of the mystic arts Xian Fa, it suddenly collapses both physically and mentally. And the bad energy is expelled instantly. If the practitioner's power is not high enough, they must concentrate for a long time. Since it is generally impossible to distinguish the type of Mara with only the five senses, practitioners tend to waver in identifying the cause, suffer from frustrating symptoms for a long time, and eventually give up. Meanwhile, the Mara starts to block all of the practitioner's energy and begins to fight desperately to weaken the practitioner's immunity. If you observe someone whose morale suddenly skyrockets, you can tell that their physical and mental state is not normal. When examining religious or spiritual practitioners' websites, blogs, or SNS, you can also see speech and behavior that is difficult to understand from common sense and assume their health is inadequate. The invasion of the Mara can be identified through the circulation of GI. All of this is possible only if you have been practicing Yungbake, the cultivation of the body and mind Yongbai regularly.